Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mangus and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a perfect S-rank score on the War Room map Spann Island. Now why am I making this video? There's probably like 100 different guides on how to S-rank Spann Island, but I figured, you know, there might be some new players that subscribed to my channel recently, and this might be a video that some of you guys might find interesting. Now the reason why it is a good idea to know how to S-rank Spann Island is because it is probably one of the fastest ways to earn coins. In case you don't know, you need to accumulate coins to buy COs and maps in Advanced Wars, and if the reboot is completely unchanged, then I imagine a lot of people will want to know how to quickly get coins, and that is to S-rank Spann Island. It is the first map, it is against Olaf, and you want to be picking Max for this. He is one of the default COs available in the game, so he will always be there, you don't need to unlock him. And he happens to be one of the most broken COs in the game, so I'm going to be showing you guys just how to quickly S-rank this. So, in order to get a perfect S-rank on Spann Island, you need to clear it in 10 days or less. However, you also need to take into account your power and technique scores. You got to make sure you kill a lot of units at once, and you got to make sure that you deploy a lot of units. That is essentially how you increase your power and technique ranking. So, on day 1 right here, I start off by building some infantry. And basically what we want to make sure is we want to make sure that these two infantry here will reach this base, and I'm going to be doing an HQ cap on day 10. You can route him too, but I find that the HQ cap is usually the best way to do it. So I'm going to be starting off by capping some properties, and then I'm going to be building some more infantry and a recon. Now what's interesting about Olaf is that he always builds an APC on day 3, which is just the AI just likes to do this. But he also tends to build an artillery on day 4, which is going to be in the range of our recon because the AI is stupid and doesn't realize that that's not a very smart thing to do. So then we're going to be spamming out another recon, and I'm not going to be building anything else. I don't really need more infantry to win this. However, I do need a nice cold Pepsi Max. So there you can see right here, Olaf decides to stupidly build an artillery right in the range of our recon, which is very good. So we're going to be taking a crack at it. And this is going to force Olaf to pull it back and repair it, which is going to prevent him from building a tank on the next turn. So we're going to be sending our second recon, as well as a tank. And these two infantry will just walk towards this HQ. They'll reach it before turn 10, so we should be completely fine here. And I don't want him to take a shot at me, so I'm just going to wait here. Actually, no, I'm going to cap this property. That's what I'm going to be doing. So right now he's going to be pulling his artillery back for repairs. And as you can see, he has 6,800. And that means he won't be able to build a tank on this turn, which gives us one additional turn to get this tank into position, which is very good for us. So we're going to be taking a further shot at his artillery. It's going to reduce it down to 1 HP, and this is important because we want him to spend a lot of money on repairs. And I'm also going to be taking a shot at his recon again. I'm just going to make sure that he spends as much money on repairs as possible. However, he will be able to afford a tank next turn. That is going to happen. Not a lot we can do about that, sadly. But let's build a second tank, and let's also build another recon. I'm going to be taking this property right here. I don't really care about interrupting this cap, but I am going to be taking a shot at this infantry right here. There we go. And he's going to go for these two properties, but we can pretty much just ignore those for the time being. We don't really need to care about them. Now, so Recon will be going down here and taking a shot at our infantry, but that's okay. As long as we don't lose them, we're fine here. And yeah, here comes the tank. Quite predictable. However, we will have our tank in range very soon, so this should be fine. Now, we don't want to be putting our tank in the range of his tank. That would be very bad. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be taking a shot at his recon with my recon to get it down. There we go. That recon is now pretty much useless. And again, he can take a shot at one of these infantry. That's actually fine. As long as he doesn't injure both of them, I'm fine here. And what I'm going to start doing now is I'm going to start shooting on his APC, because I need to get it down, because he's blocking his HQ with his APC for some reason. I don't really know why he does this, but he does it for some reason. So you kind of want to start damaging it early on so you can kill it and eventually go for the HQ cap. I need to start capping his HQ by day 8, and I do believe we are on day 6 right now, so I'm gonna have to start capturing his HQ in 2 days. But this shouldn't be too hard to do. So, I can... There's something I can do here. So I can bait his tank. You see, the AI likes to destroy units, so if I put an infantry here, I actually do believe that he will go for that infantry with his tank. But what I'm actually going to try doing here is I'm going to try to go for a good luck roll and destroy his recon. And I might be able to do it. And that would be very nice, because that's one less unit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I will kill this. Alright, that works. Alright. So let's see what he does. Here comes the tank. As predicted, he likes to kill units. So it's always nice to place a weak unit in range if you want to bait in the tank. And he does nothing for some reason. I don't really know why, but that's just what he does. And now, of course, it's day 7, so we have to start capping his HQ on the next day. Very important that we do this. But first, let's take out this tank. So, again, we want to damage his artillery, but we don't actually want to kill it. We want to keep it alive for as long as possible. So I am actually going to be doing... that's actually a little bit too scary. I'm not going to do that. Let's take out the tank. We need to kill his APC next turn. Oh, wow. I actually got a bad luck roll there. I normally would have been able to kill that, but apparently not now. So yeah, I'm going to start shooting on his APC. And I do believe I can shoot on it with my recons without killing it, so that should be fine. If I kill it, it's not really a big deal. Nah, I killed it. That's okay. Now, this recon will probably take a shot at our infantry, which we should be fine. What I'm gonna do is I don't... Yeah, as long as I keep this infantry healthy, I should be fine here. That's the infantry I'm gonna start capping with. And again, I don't really care to attack this infantry. It doesn't really matter. And right now, all I'm doing is just building units for my technique ranking. So, I'm just building as many units as I can, basically. And alright, he's attacking my recon, which is actually fantastic. So, if I play my cards right now, I should be able to start capturing his HQ on the next turn. Just gonna give me that day 10 victory. He builds a tank on this turn, but that's not really a big deal. I should have more than enough to deal with this. So, I'll do this. This probably won't kill unless I get a really good luck roll. Okay, I got a good luck roll. Even if I hadn't gotten a good luck roll, that would have been fine. I can still start capping the HQ on this turn. However, I still want to try and kill as many units as possible. So I'm going to be taking out this artillery. There is a possibility I might be able to rout him before I cap his HQ, if I play really well. So now we're going to go for his tank, just to make sure that stays injured. Again, Max is just so incredibly broken in this game, it's ridiculous. And yeah, I might actually be able to rout him, I don't know, we'll see. I'll do as much damage as I can to him. I mean, it's only going to be good for my ranking the more units I kill. And power ranking is a little bit weird. It's about how many units you kill in a single turn. So if you destroy a lot of units on the same turn, that's going to be very good for your power ranking. So what I'm doing right here is actually very good. I'm killing a lot of units in a single turn. So let us see. Let's see if we can get down. I need to be a little smart here. Let's, I think a combination of, yeah, this recon can actually one-shot this infantry, so that's good. If I can kill his tank in the same turn as well, that would be very good too. So I'm gonna try to get a good luck roll here. It might work, it might not work. Alright, I got a good luck roll, that's good. And then I think, yeah, I might actually just be able to rout him next turn. I can block this base if I want to, and I might do that. But I think with my remaining infantry, I can take down his infantry, so that shouldn't be hard. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, yeah, that was a lot of units I destroyed this turn, so I think that should be very good for my ranking. Beautiful. So he only has a single tank left, so I can actually just rout him next turn. Which is really good. And yeah, I'm just going to be building as many units as I can here, and let's block off his base as well. And now he makes it snow. Beautiful way to end this. Now, I will say, if speed is your goal, you don't really have to bother with doing what I'm doing, which is like building a bunch of units. If you just want to spam S rank really quickly. So, but I just want to try and get the perfect score. That's why I'm playing like this, even though it's a little bit more time consuming. So I'm actually also going to... I'm probably just going to route him. To my knowledge, you don't get any increased score from okay, I might not be able to route him because of the blizzard, but to my knowledge, you don't get any... I thought for the longest time that you would get like a higher technique score if you actually took the HQ cap, but that's not the case. But I will say that I'm not like super well versed in the exact intricate mechanics of the technique and power ranking. Again, I know that it's related to how many units you build and how many units you destroy in a single turn, but I don't know the exact formula. But yeah, I think it's a good idea that I was going for the HQ cap right here because I'm not able to destroy his tank now because of the blizzard. But yeah, I do believe that's it. We are on day 9, so that was a day 9 victory. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you S-rank Spann Island. Yeah, perfect 999. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that was useful. For doing this, you will get, I do believe, 12 coins. Which is okay. I mean, there are better ways to farm coins, I think. I personally think you should just go play the campaign. That's a better way of getting coins. But if you're tired of playing the campaign, then this is definitely a good way to farm coins. You'll be needing a lot of them if you want to unlock every single map and CO. Some, I do believe, COs cost like 50 coins, and some of the maps can cost up to 100. So it'll be quite a grind. And I'm very curious as to whether or not they'll be changing this in the reboot. It's also kind of cool to just get 999 on the war room. Like, I think this is something that a lot of people will want to go for. S rank is easy, but getting the 999 is actually very hard in most war room map because it does require you to play absolutely perfectly. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this special little video. Let me know if there's any other war room maps you'd like to see me complete. But I thought that getting at least the guide out for Spann Island was pretty important because I think it's going to be what most players will be asking for once the reboot goes live. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow with an Advanced Wars stream. So definitely tune into that if you haven't already. It should be up on the channel already. So, bye-bye.